And I hear you on the agriculture, how it's killing animals. I get it. But I think both.
Yeah, because if you looked at that deer, man, it was like, oh my God, it was literally melting.
But was that deer?
That was absolutely horrifying.
You guys, are you sure that wasn't a shot? That's really the chemicals that was doing that to the back, or is that a friggin' a hunter that shot the shit out of it?
That was a deer that was bedded up in a field that was run over by a combine harvester. Yeah. So when you're eating cereal and you're telling yourself, I'm such a virtuous person, and you think about and that's just a large animal that was maimed. There's millions and millions of smaller rodents and moles and voles, birds,
possums, a whole bunch of
quail and dove that are bedded up in there.
Wild turkeys.
Okay, but it's an out of sight, out of mind situation. Out of sight, out of mind. It leads to this incredible virtue signaling where plant eaters or, people who are vegetarian and vegan pointing their fingers at meat eaters saying, you're a bad person because your diet kills animals. And they're just, they're so ignorant of agriculture and they're really not even willing to learn. They won't even sit and listen quietly to the truth about the animals that are being killed.
You must agree.
Diet.
Yeah,
just one second.
Go ahead.
Just Bruce. What I'll do is Pat, Bruce, and back to JD. Sorry for cutting off, because or else there's too much talking and it's hard to understand. Pat, my question to you is: do you acknowledge that even if you go completely plant-based, that to a certain extent we still have blood on our hands? Do you acknowledge that, or after seeing the whole issue, what JD's been saying about the harvesting, shooting, and stuff like that? Do you acknowledge that to a certain extent, even plant-based agriculture, everyone still has blood on their hands?
They won't.
I'm gonna say two things. Okay, I'm with your first point. I'm going to agree. I do agree that no one's hands are clean in this story. Okay. But my second point is going to be that if anybody wants to stop personally, you were kind of like attacking the vegans and right? I forgot your name and I can't say. JD, you should put the names back on so I can. All right, so we're kind of like attacking them. And I didn't felt compelled by that. In other words, I didn't even felt attacked by that because my personal issue. But I don't know. But wait, let me finish. What I was trying to say is, in other words, if I'm not eating meat, it's because I want to get closer to God. So it has nothing to do with everything that you guys are talking about, like the farmers shooting
with killing other animals. I have
no idea.
Okay.
Yeah, I understand. I didn't even know about it before you spoke about it. But in other words, I think it's just a personal choice, and that no one should impose their personal beliefs on others. So my personal belief is that I will never, ever try to convince you, brother, to not eat meat. If I'm not eating meat, it's because I want to get closer to God. That's your thing, man. You understand? You do the research you want to do.
He had a good point. And Garland Farms had a good point. He had a good friggin' controversial point. You want to say that meat's bad. I like that he brought that up. It's it sort of brought us on our guards. But you're innocent.
But that would be the
salad. He doesn't want to kill animals. I get it.
So does the rabbit.
No, but that's not the point.
Rabbit wants to eat salad too. That's why it catches a bullet.
Yeah.
And so whenever he's saying my food is not killing animals, I want to be closer to God. Here's what should happen. Do you remember those sunglasses that the guy wore in the movie They Live, where he could put the glasses on and he could see the propaganda and it would say obey or consume or reproduce? Imagine if we had glasses for people like Pat, where he could put the glasses on.
Wait, JD.
Yeah, but I could say the same thing for you, buddy. I could seriously say the same thing for you, and there's no reason for you to insult me. So it has nothing to do with like everything that you guys talk about, like the farmers shooting
with killing other animals. I guess
I have no idea.
Okay.
Yeah, I understand. I didn't even know about it before you spoke about it, but
I'm going to defend Patrick. First of all, Patrick is not a vegan activist. He has
that's it. Get that out of your head. If I'm not eating meat, it's because I want to get closer to God.
No, it's because he's trying to make.
Wait. Bruce knows what I'm trying to say. Bruce knows that I've got a point.
JD, just 1 second, guys, just stop. Pat's not an activist. Pat has a spiritual belief about meat, which is fine. So he's definitely not an activist. He has never pushed veganism. It's his personal choice.
If I'm not eating meat, it's because I want to get closer to God.
So when we talk about it, this is not, don't think of him as an activist. And my brother is definitely not a vegetarian. So go after the vegans, go after the ideology, but don't go after Pat.
Exactly. But don't attack my personal integrity. So it has nothing to do with like everything that you guys talk about, like the farmers shooting
with killing other animals. I guess
I have no idea.
Okay.
Yeah, I understand. I didn't even know about it before you spoke about it, but
no. That's why I stopped it. He doesn't know.
Well, here's the thing, Pat. The thing, Pat, is that I could say that you're attacking my integrity because you said the reason you're not eating meat is because you want to be closer to God.
I agree with Pat.
You're basically telling me that by eating meat, I'm going to be further away from God. So that is an attack on my integrity. You're telling me that I am far from God because I eat meat, and you're closer to God because you don't eat meat. And
if I'm not eating meat, it's because I want to get closer to God.
What I was trying to say is that if you had a pair of glasses,
I said it was my personal choice.
Instead of seeing an apple on the plate, you saw all the animals that had to die so that you could have that apple on the plate, then you wouldn't be ignorant.
That's the same thing for the meat. How many animals had to die for you to have a plate of meat on the table? It's the same thing.
But I'm not
no controversy here.
I'm closer to God.
I don't give a shit.
Closer to God.
The whole thing. Honestly, I don't.
Closer to God because I'm not killing animals.
If you are close to God, that's fine.
Matt, no animals die with your fucking fruit. Your apple, okay, that you're eating, okay, hundreds of millions of apples will be eaten for a truckload of animals to die. But on his end, on your end, Garland,
that's not true.
Yes, on your end, there are billions of animals daily being slaughtered,